Your beast will be no match for my champions, Tyrion.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Oh, I put too much threat into... Fuck, I didn't press the cancel. Shit. That's my bad. And Zelmlock has a little bit more threat than he should. Okay, looks like it did not cause an issue. Okay, good. Just do it right the next time. Didn't get the Envenom off of that guy. Unlucky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heroism. Saving a speed potion, I believe for Ice Howl is the best place to use it.
Target you.
Just cloaking that. Fuck.
Watch your feet.
Slime pool. It's down. Okay. That is a threat reset when the worm comes up. But I still got my Warlock of Tricks of the Trade there.
Air itself freezes.
Okay.
Introduction of our next combatant. Ice Howl. Kill or be killed, champions.
Very difficult for me to stay correct range while it moves. But we're good here, it looks like. No! What the fuck?
Watch your feet.
How was I out of... Alright, whatever.
Run away.
Fuck! He stopped, but he wasn't stunned yet. This has happened to me before. Where I go in, he's physically stopped moving. But he doesn't get... he wasn't stunned yet. That's L on my part, for sure. This boss, it can be like anywhere from immediately when he stops moving to like 3 seconds after he stops moving that he actually gets stunned. And if you go in too early, he'll trample and kill you.
Run away.
See that? Now he's stunned. See how it took so long? Well, that was an L.
Vanquished.
Decent cloak. We need to switch. We are in Blade Flurry build.
Warlock Wilfred Fizzlebang will summon forth your next challenge. Stand by for his entry.
Bro, that boss is so stupid with the fact that there's such a wide range of like how his animation lines up with his buff and debuff status. So frustrating. It's like looking at the actual game world doesn't really help you. All you can do is look at your interface and wait for the buff to actually... It's so dumb. Okay. I'm about to switch this.
The absolute power of Wilfred Fizzlebang, Master Summoner. You are bound to me, demon.
Okay.
Trifling gnome, your arrogance will be your undoing!
But I'm in charge.
Fixes the trade my Warlock buddy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quickly, heroes! Destroy the demon lord before it can open a portal to its twisted demonic realm.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladon Lord of the Burning Legion!
I almost pressed Shift R to enable Hunger for Blood, but then I remembered I don't have Hunger for Blood.
Interrupt.
Come forth, sister. Your master calls. Flash from
I was out of melee range for a moment. Wild. Someone called to move the boss over voice chat just a moment before the nether portal spawned. Shit.
flesh from bone!
Interrupt.
Why the fuck? What's going on with this boss?
Interrupt.
Flesh from bone!
Interrupt.
Inferno!
Interrupt. Watch your feet. Interrupt. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Flesh from bone!
Interrupt. Interrupt.
That boss is dead. Okay. What do we got today? Bloodbath Belt, Ring of the Dark Mender, Leg Guards of Feverish.
Those of you who dare to dabble in dark magic. Alas, you are victorious, and now must face
Oh, I didn't have
challenge.
food buff for that boss. Hmm.
Against warriors of the Horde?
The Alliance doesn't need the help of a demon lord to deal with Horde filth.
Alright, so we missed like 3 seconds of auto-attacking uptime because I didn't realize I was out of melee range because the boss moved
No conspiracy at play here.
like
The
2 seconds
Warlock
before the
acted on
portal
his own
spawns.
volition, outside of influences
Took
from
me a
the
while to
Alliance.
realize that.
The tournament must go on. next battle will be against the
Okay. Any ways to you get DV before DK Pala Warriors? I don't know. I don't really pay a lot of attention to who gets what in this guild. I like just paying as little attention to the loot as possible. So, yeah, I have no fucking idea, really. Don't care, and actually it's like totally the game's more enjoyable to me when I don't spend time worrying about what loot goes where.
Show them no mercy, Horde champions. Loktar Ogar!
Pulling that guy out to kill him first before we start AoEing everything else. I don't like that, frankly. I think that's dumb, but it's the way it is. We have the wrong weapon swap macro on right now. Fuck. It's always something, man. Yeah, no rage. That's why I said we have the wrong weapon swap macro on the bar. We made two different ones. One for Ulduar, where we wanted to use Spellblade and Fellstrike, and one for TOGC, and then I forgot to actually switch them. We're down to few enough enemies that we're not really blade flaring anymore. We're fanning. Hunter.
Glory to the Alliance.
Okay, now we don't even want the weapon swap macro on the bar.
Weaker as a whole from the losses suffered today. Who but the Lich King could benefit from such foolishness? Great warriors have lost their lives, and for what? The true threat looms ahead.
Flask of Endless Rage, food. Okay. Okay.
Only by working together
That boot is a good loot. Not for me. I've already got it, but that's a decent item.
Two of the Scourge's most powerful lieutenants. Fearsome Valkyr, winged harbingers of the Lich King.
Okay. Ready? We can do a super long pull timer. We usually do. Two, 1, 0. Just mix those up so they spawn, so they activate like 6 or 7 seconds into the fight instead of immediately. Tricks of the Trade Warlock are now in position. Good to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Good. I could have spent the Cold Blood during the Blade Flurry. I didn't want to spend it during the Dark Matter, though, and then I forgot after the Dark Matter faded.
Change target. Interrupt.
Okay. I'm gonna send this with a slice and dice. There we go. No, this target. Was I not attacking for a little while? Not swapping. We just use Cloak of Shadows and Feint to avoid having to swap colors there. Gonna have another Blade Flurry in 4 seconds.
Interrupt.
Usually we kill it before that second Blade Flurry happens, so that was a little longer kill time than expected.
Not even the Lich King's most powerful minions can stand against the Alliance.
Okay, switch talent.
A mighty blow has been dealt to the Lich King. You have proven
There we go. Okay,
crusade.
prediction.
We will strike against Ice Crown
Start prediction.
and destroy what remains.
Will we one-shot a Nubarak? Question mark. Yes or no? You guys have 2 minutes to put your points in. It's almost a Nubarak time.
Arthas, you are hopelessly outnumbered. Lay down Frostmourne and I will grant you a just death.
Nerubians built an empire beneath the frozen wastes of Northrend. An empire that you so foolishly
Deadly, instant. We're good there. All this stuff is good. Yep, our job is single target the boss. We are not here to pad damage on burrowers. We are here to do as much single target damage to the boss as possible. What we have to do is, let's see, we have to pre-pot. That's pretty much all we have to do here. Fix the trade our Warlock. Target a new Barak.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Oh, we need a different secondary? What the? Did it? Oh, I have to check the VOD to see if I fucked that up. I thought I canceled it. I wonder if I hit the boss, got like a dodge. I just have to check the... Wait, Turbo Main says dodge? Is that what happened? Like I went up and my first attack was a dodge? So it hadn't triggered my Tricks of the Trade? Oh, the boss hit me? And I dodged? I have to check VOD, see what happened. Boss is very close to there. I don't need to blink or do whatever on that. Okay. Hakarushan says you canceled Tricks. The tank just basically had no threat. Maybe the hunter emptied the wrong tank. Oh. Yeah, I feel like when warlocks die, it's always the rogue to blame who tricks them. But like, sometimes the rogue did it right and other things went wrong. We'll check the tapes. And El Marty, who exclaimed that I fucked him, if it wasn't actually my fault, he'll just be banned. That's just how it goes. There we go. We got it. 50 attempts. That's a cloak. Prediction pays out as yes. One shot Anubarak. Alright, pass, 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 pass. Ooh, Vanquisher token, Remorseless, Vanquisher, Conquer, Varian's Fur, Strength Cloak. Okay, let's check the tapes. Checking the tapes. Hold on, over here. Video producer. Okay, here we are. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're playing at half speed. The Tricks of the Trade is up. Tricks of the Trade active. Tricks of the Trade canceled. Just confirmed via video evidence. It was not my fault Marty died. I properly canceled my Tricks of the Trade. It's okay. It's okay. That's part of, you know what? Sometimes, like, people wouldn't believe me if I said it wasn't my fault and I did everything right, unless I had video evidence. But the other parts where I didn't do everything right, don't worry about those. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, just had to clarify that. That was not my fault. But you did see how, like, after El Marty got rezzed, I re-Tricks of the Traded him so he could do another corruption snapshot. Tomato sauce and hi, how's it going? Nurage says we have 3 to 4 cloaks every week, but we still never seen an agility cloak. Yeah, we've seen like 1 or 2 agility cloaks, I believe. We get a lot of tank cloaks. I think I might be up for those Vanquisher tokens. They gave me Vanquisher tokens last week. I think that means they'd give me get the 2 more this week to go to 4 of 4. I don't know. Again, I don't really pay attention to how the loot distribution works in this raid. Two tank cloaks are on the sheet, but I know we started giving the tank cloaks to alts, and I don't think that gets recorded in the spreadsheet WOTLK when loot goes to an alt. What do we got? Diablo music mix? The Ocarina of Time music mix, far superior. Nah, dude, I hate this helm, dude. Fucking Birdman and cloth hood. Looks super lame if you ask me. Alright, we still have a 10-man to do after this raid. Oh, we could look at the Ice Howl thing. We could look at that too. While they're sorting stuff out. Twisted Visage. Yeah, okay, here. Let's jump ahead. Gormok. Worms. I was definitely closer on the margin this week than last time this bullshit happened. Okay. Vanish. I'm playing at half speed here so we can really see what's going on. Charge unknown near you. Okay, so we move out of the way. Out of the way. He backs up. I back up. He moves. He stops moving. I'm too far. So here, go back a little bit. He stopped moving. I was still out of range. But obviously, like, him stopping moving isn't the actual indicator. Him gaining the stun debuff is the actual indicator. This got me once before, and it was much more egregious the previous time. You was in range. No, literally, there's a weak aura. Look, too far, too far, too far, too far. Still too far. Stops moving, I'm still too far. So, no, Sildeth, I was not in range when he stopped moving. You're wrong. He's definitely stopped moving, but has not acquired his stun debuff yet. Let's see. Untamed Predator. Crit Haste. Displacement, Strength of Nerub, Treads of the Ice. Wait, these are already used? Different gems might use it. What? How did that... Okay, whatever. Alright, where did the Vanquisher tokens go? I don't know. Vanquisher... I have no idea. No, that can happen if he hits the wall. That can happen if he hits the wall also. It's basically just a random delay between when he stops moving and when he actually becomes stunned. Has nothing to do, as far as I'm aware, with whether he's colliding with a wall or whether he's targeting someone who got bopped or someone who vanished or anything like that. Do you use Tricks of the Trade glyph? Yeah, Faint glyph is basically dead. It's not needed. I mean, like, Faint got nerfed. Faint glyph alongside it is... whatever. Yeah, a lot of people vanished it or immuned it in some way to get a little extra DPS uptime. The boss, like I said, the boss stopping moving and between the time between it stopping moving and it getting stunned is not related to whether or not someone vanishes or gets bopped. That can have a huge random delay on it, whether he hits a wall or not. Yeah, I have no idea about allocating loot to a rogue versus the benefit a mage or a death knight gets from it. I can tell you it's a very good set for rogue. I can't tell you shit about how good it is for a mage or a death knight. And whether or not a rogue has 2-piece T10 doesn't affect the warlock's damage. It affects the rogue's damage. The rogue should still be tricksing a warlock and other people regardless. I think... I think what I should do is I should make a warning weak aura that has like a big stop sign on Ice Howl. And then the stop sign, like... Oh, I mean, I'm proud for the Agi Cloak, so I just give it to someone who would use it better, I guess. Oh no, Night Whisperer, I'm not confused on what happened. That same thing has happened to me before. And I actually do not need to check logs to figure out what happened. Anyways, we're just waiting on the loot distribution. And then we'll do some 10-man stuff. Which I'll either bring Simon 2 or Simon 3 to the 10-mans. I mean, one of them goes tonight, and the other one goes Thursday night in 10-mans. I'll absolutely be trying to convince my 10-man raid group to do Onyxia after Trial of the Crusader. You better believe it.
Salutations!
The book will drop tonight. We can only hope. Yeah, I think that would be good if I could make, like, on these raid mechanics that are frustrating to deal with, like, I mean, like, there's a very obvious visual indicator when the boss stops moving, but that's not the actual indicator you should be paying attention to. What you've got to pay attention to is this little tiny debuff that he gets or not, and making a weak aura that makes that way more obvious will definitely be helpful.